Uh, there, there may be nothing more fun than sitting at your parents' house. I look Italian. I look like a chubby Italian man with a gold necklace on and hair that got wet in the swimming pool. My parents have gone to bed, and I'm on the couch watching probably the best show on the planet, which is called To Catch a Smuggler. Mm-hmm. To Catch a Smuggler. And the best is that all these people come in. Hold on. I'm losing my internet. How long are you here for? Not long enough. No. So these people, what is the volume though? When my dad went to bed, the volume was on 67. And now it's on 22 and it's still too high. I'm gonna keep turning it down. I have really good hearing. I think I'm a bat. Okay, I'm down. I can hear it on 8, and he had it on 65. I bet the neighbors were watching it. It's so good, isn't it, Caitlin? Yeah, I came out. We went out to dinner. I came out in this dress. And my dad said, "You don't have on any pants." I was like, "It's a dress, not a shirt." Well, then I stood up. Damn if the thing hadn't shrunk. So then I had to wear pants under it. It's like that new theme, where people sit around and go out to eat. Have you seen that? And they don't wear pants? Yeah. I'm feeling like there's some criminals today. So on my, I have subscribers, obviously. Many of you know, many of you don't like to hear about them. You keep freezing. I know. That's why I just got off the internet. I lost today 527 subscribers. Now, if I ask the book about this, they'll be like, "Well, I guess people's credit cards expired." No. What? Everybody's credit card expired within 2 hours? That ain't happening. You love my glasses. They're made by Peepers, and I got them at Polka Dot Palm in Edenton. I like them too. Yeah. And this Autism House pants are optional. Well, no, that's true. Sally, Jesse, Raphael. My mother, if we ever see anybody in red glasses, she's like, "I think that's Sally, Jesse, Raphael." I'm like, "Mom, that's like saying someone in big glasses is Donahue. You can't just throw that out there." Donahue. So pleased with myself for pulling out Donahue. So anyway, I lost 527 subscribers today. It's a lot, right? Like on a regular day, yeah, I didn't count right, Caitlin. I thought I lost like 200. And then I was like, whoa, that's a lot more. Carrie lost 20. Kate lost, I don't know, 100 and something. I won the award for the most lost. Anyway, I give up. It's so strange to have a business. And I know a lot of people are like, "This ain't any job. The biggest joke on the internet is you calling this a job." And you might not think it's a job, but it is. And it's not just because I have subscribers, but because I do influencing. I do contracts with MedIQ. I've got some really good ones coming up. I'd have one coming out on Friday with the CDC. So, I mean, this is good stuff. And those are my favorite because you get to take research and then you get to share it on social media so that amazing research, people can hear about it and read about it. Hey, Rachel, happy late birthday. Why did you lose your subscribers? I don't know, but I want them to come back. How do you check? Well, I reckon you go into your thing and see if you're still a subscriber. I don't know. No, my dad does not have hearing aids. No, he does not. Debbie, do you have more subscribers than them? Well, I did. I might not anymore. The preacher video. No. It happened to like 18 people that I know of today. Meredith, Masonry. I mean, it's bad. What time will the Zoom be tomorrow? So I have a Zoom on my Superfans page tomorrow night. I think at about 8 with my mother. Sarah? I would love to be your research assistant. I tell you what kind of assistant I need is somebody to go to the post office. What the heck? You're in Florida again? Don't judge me. I have parents, Phyllis. Elderly parents. No, they're not elderly. Though my dad did ask for advice at dinner, and I'm rarely speechless, and I felt speechless. I tell you what, my parents had children really young, or youngish, and my mom's parents died really young, so she doesn't really apply to this. But my parents had years where they had no children at home and no elderly parents, and we're not ever I'm never gonna have that. Oh, look, we have a wonderful scammer, Lawrence Nemeth, who I would guess is probably a retired surgeon in the military, and he's widowed. I'm sorry I acted awkward when I first saw you. I guess I'm suffering from seeing too much beauty. Are you going to add me, or do I have to lie to my diary? Oh, Lawrence, I guess you have to lie to your diary. Well, shit, I can't ban Lawrence. I'm trying. Help, ban. No more Lawrence. Where do these people come from? So anyway, I have teenagers, a 10-year-old with autism, and then what are the short spots you appear on? I have no idea, Lynette. I have shorts on YouTube, but I don't know what's going on with your stuff. But it's a lot to juggle all those things, And when I'm an only child, and that is different too. I don't have 2 or 3 siblings to, like, our own children will be like, oh, have you talked to Mom? Do you know what she said? Anyway. So it's nice to come down here and spend a little bit of time with them. I am here with them until, let's see, I'm going to the doctor with my dad tomorrow. And then we have no plans. Well, Friday I have a work thing I have to do. Saturday, my oldest son is coming down here with some friends and spending the night. And then we are going to the Bahamas for senior spring break trip. You're unsubscribed and it won't let you resubscribe. Well, that's wonderful. Well, then maybe it's going to resubscribe you, Nancy. I'm sorry, it's such a pain in the ass. Yeah, so this is kind of new, for me. This whole senior spring break trip, la, 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 la. Do people do these things? I mean, I don't even know. Somehow I'm going. How do you become a super fan? Well, to become a super fan, you have to join the other super fan page. But it basically is just a Zoom every month. When there are siblings, it still falls on one. I guess I saw my dad and his brother really take care of my grandparents together. And maybe it was just having 2 boys, but they did my dad and uncle did a really nice job of it. No Amos. No Amos. Mm-mm. My dad likes my glasses. He was an optometrist. Nope, this is no Russell, no Blair, no Amos. This is just Thomas and I. And I wrote earlier today, Amos this morning when I dropped him off at school, he said, Mommy, don't forget me. And he didn't mean like, don't forget me while you're gone. He meant like, don't leave me. And it was kind of a sucker punch, Never heard of moms going on a senior trip. Huh. Who usually goes with the children on their high school spring break trip? A bunch of dads? Strange. I've known right many people that have done it. Just new to me to do it. And now I forgot what I was saying. It distracted me, Thomas and me. Yeah, but this is important. And just got my high school junior daughter's senior trip info. Cost start. So Colleen, ours isn't like that. This isn't like something that you buy into or pay as a group. This is, if you want to go, you go. And most seniors, would be mortified to have a mom or a parent on their senior trip. Well, I don't know if most people know this, but when you're 17, you can't fly to another country without your parent. They're not real into that. Nor can you fly with one parent without the other parent with a notarized document. So I'd love to see all these people sending their teenagers down there and none of them being allowed to get on the plane or going through customs. We didn't have high school senior spring break trip. Well, they go alone. Most of them are 18. Well, not most of the ones I know. Yeah, you can't go stay in a hotel. What do you think? You sleep on the beach? Lord, this is why I have a subscriber page. I can't listen to this drivel. I went with mine. If not, he wouldn't get to go. Yes, so Thomas did tell me a couple days ago. He said, now, I'm going to hang out with you in the day, but we're not going to hang out together at night. One, I love that he thought that I thought we were going to hang out together at night. Do I want to hang out together at night? So not all the kids are going. All the kids at the school? No. Some kids go on another trip with their families. Some kids go on a lacrosse camp week. Some people, I don't know. I don't know what people do. I'm going, and a couple other moms are going, and one mom and I are sharing a hotel room, and then our boys are going to share a hotel room because it saves a little bit of money. Yes. And that's it. And that's great from Miami, where I am. It's like an hour flight. So it's super easy. But anyway, I'm going down there with Thomas, and Amos is feeling a little bit sad. What kind of identification do you carry? Well, going out of the country, passports. On average, how many of these dopes do you have to block per day? Hey, I love you. I don't even block some. Well, yeah, no, about 2. Is there a list of Airbnbs in Edenton? Jane, Google is your friend. Google Airbnbs in Edenton, and poof, they'll come up. Yeah. We didn't have spring break till we went to college. Well, we did. What they did when I was growing up is they found parents would get a chaperone, which was basically the person that was 25 that was willing to buy beer. And that chaperone was in charge, and they would rent a house, a really crappy house down in Atlantic Beach. What strength are your glasses? They're a 1, just a 1. I'm trying to go down so I don't get overly. My dad said you should be as low as you can be. Oh, good, Chris. And then what else did we do for spring break? We came down here. I think when I was a senior, actually, I came right to this house. I'm going to have to find my picture. I brought 3 friends, Candler, Elizabeth, and Amber. Elizabeth Turner, Amber Evans, now Bishop, Elizabeth Merrick, Candler Vaughn. We came down here, and my parents rented us a red convertible. We weren't allowed to leave the island, so we just drove around, and I probably smoked cigarettes, and went to the beach, and went to South Beach. With my parents. Yeah, it was good. Helped a friend chaperone. Well, I'm not chaperoning. I'm in charge of Thomas. I'm not in charge of anyone else. That never turns out well. Look, my daughter went to Bahamas with a group and a sponsor. It was a nightmare. The sponsor turned out to be a creep. Scammed the kids on their return the last night in Florida. Ooh, that is disgusting. Leanne was grounded her whole senior year. Oh. So are you heading to the Bahamas with little T? Yes, that's what we're doing. Where is here? I'm in the Miami. Yep, I'm down here visiting my parents for a few days, which is very nice. They've gone to bed. So now I'm just getting to sit here and watching To Catch a Smuggler with the volume down. It's real loud. It's so interesting anyway, I'm used to being a parent for the most part, and even having teenagers and a senior and a little person with special needs. But being a daughter is a big deal. It's a big deal because, well, anyway, in my family, I'm the default only child. I lost my older brother to cancer, so I don't have anybody to kind of share them with. They're mine, right? And my mom has 3 brothers that live up in Ohio, and she talks to them. And my dad had one brother who died probably 5 or 6 years ago now, and they were super tight and super close, and we all were. And they've really missed him. And, you think like, oh, things like that happen or whatever, but it's really changed their trajectory. They traveled with my uncle and did all the fun things. So anyway, they don't now. So just trying to figure out this next stage of life when you're in your mid 70s, and then you're in 10 years, you're going to be in your mid 80s, and we're talking about what that transition is like. Don't like seeing you as much as you enjoy them. Oh no, they love seeing me. I think they would have me live here if they could. No, they love it. And I think they maybe would like to be closer just so we could see them more often. And I love being with them. I can't always come down to, Miami. Did your brother smoke? Dear baby Jesus. My brother was 19 when he had brain tumors. So no, he didn't smoke. Will your daughter be a debutante as well? I have no idea if she will be a debutante or not. Kim, I saw your question earlier. I was ignoring it, but I'm glad you keep asking it. I thought you said kids under 17 cannot travel without family. Little Thomas went to Italy last summer. Yes, he did, Kim, and we had to fill out a lot of paperwork, and he had to be picked up by the airport by our cousin, who also had paperwork. Kim, if you want to send your child to the Bahamas for a week without an adult, bye-bye. Have fun. But I ain't doing that because I don't ever want to do something where somebody says to me, now, why did you do that? Missy, you are so fortunate to be able to get away as much as you do and have so much time to yourself. What you talking about, Willis? Who's got time to themselves? I mean, I'm sitting here talking on a video. Time to myself? What? I don't even know what time to myself is. Time to myself. I'm not down here alone. Where's Amos? He's at home at school. This is like, this is what I imagine acupuncture would be like to your privates. Seems like you don't spend time with Blair. Oh. Who are these people and why are they talking to me? Hey, somebody just wrote, spoiled. Like milk. These comments are so good. How many kids will you be chaperoning? None. One. My own son. I'm not chaperoning. One teensy child. My own child. This is really why I have a subscriber page. And now that I've lost 527 people, I'm back over here. And it is torture. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila is my friend and assistant. It has to be certified and both parents have to sign. You have to put who they are staying with and where, as well as that person's information. So Sheila is not going on the trip this year, but her daughter is going with a friend. So Sheila had to go to all this trouble so the daughter could go with the friend. Right? I think what you're doing is smart. Well, that's nice. You know, there's just not a lot of time. I took my daughter, not last weekend, but the weekend before, she and I went to DC for the weekend because I wanted to spend time with her. And then while I was in DC, I took my son Russell to dinner while my daughter went to dinner with her brother so I could get a little time with him. And then we're taking Amos on a trip in another week on family vacation, which means Adrian is not having vacation because Adrian is going to be in charge of Amos and Jackson Hole, which is going to be fun. And yes, my husband is going on that trip, but he could not take off 2 weeks. And Adrian can because Adrian, as you all think, works from home. Mm-hmm. I just take it. You dish it out and I take it. That's my job. Darn it. Oh, that's nice, Lori. You're a good mother and provider. I used to be. What's up with people tonight? I think the moon is full. Senior trip with my son sounds amazing. He's a senior in college. It's hard to get any of his time. Well, exactly, Nicole. And I think that's the point. Like, next year, Thomas is going to be a freshman in college. And do you think mommies are going to be going on the trip? No, he's going to be like, if he was like me, hey, we're driving to Key West. Or one year I drove to Telluride for a week. And I said, can I take the car to Telluride? And my dad said, yeah. And I said, would you have any money? He gave me a jar of change and it wasn't full. $67 is what he gave me for Telluride for a week. But I had been saving up money like my sneaky children do. It's leap year. So this friend of mine in Raleigh put up this really funny post. His name is Ira David Wood. And not a good friend, but like friends of a friend. And he put up this post. And it's a gallon of milk. And it says it expires February 30th. I mean, what? What do you mean work from home? He doesn't really work. No, I said I work from home. No, I work, but some people think I don't work. I don't know, Phyllis. This morning in carpool, there was this car, and it had pink spikes coming out of the tires. I have never seen that. I'm shocked the seniors are cool with the moms coming as seniors. Amy, the senior would not be going on a trip without the mother because the senior does not make any money. The senior cannot go check into a hotel or an Airbnb or arrive in a foreign country without his parents' permission or even have access to his passport. He is a prisoner of me. I'm the mother of 4 daughters. It is hard to spend time with each one. You do the best you can. It seems like that's what you are doing. You know, I do try, and I will say that I'm not perfect. I'm not much at anything, but I will tell you that I really try hard. And it might not, who knows if I'm doing anything right, you know, but I'm trying. I'm trying. And that's really what I think. If, like my dad was saying, well, so many people get addicted to drugs. And I said, you know, Dad, I hope my children won't, but it happens. But I can tell you, I have done my best, you know. I mean, Blair was texting me today. I feel so isolated because I'm the only one without Snapchat. And I just didn't answer her. You know, we're not doing it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just, I'm trying. I'm going nuts, but I'm trying. And even trying, if this doesn't make you want to smoke. Yeah, I mean, I quit smoking. Might be why I smoked. To suffer through. Sometimes you seem to whine a bit about your life. Most parents cannot afford to take their seniors on a spring break. You're very lucky to have a good income from you and your husband to travel as you do. You are a good mother. Well, thank you. But Nancy, I don't think about luck. Like I arrived in this world on second base, right? I was given a great education. I had supportive parents. I didn't pull myself up from my bootstraps, and I have hopefully taken what I was given and made the most of it. I have turned a blog into a profitable career. I do influencing. I get to use my PhD in research. I love what I do. I really do love it. And yes, I am fortunate that I can take kids on trips. I value that. Is it the right thing? Should I be saving the money for college? Maybe. I don't even know if it's the right thing to do. But look at that. Is that a pig or a bunny? But yeah, I mean, I know that. Shit, there's some people out there that are like, you know, Taylor Swift got 2 jets. But do I think she's lucky to have 2 jets? Well, no. I think she works her arse off. I mean, I ain't any Taylor Swift. 1, I don't look as good as her. 2, I could never keep up that schedule. And 3, I'm never going to have a jet because I'm not on that trajectory. Trajectory. Oh, yeah, so funny. But yes, I realize that. And I'll say something else. If anybody is on here tonight watching the Facebook and their butts aren't like freezing on the streets in North Korea, we're all pretty damn blessed. Right? I mean, if you're here watching Facebook, then things aren't too bad for you either. Darn it. And you know, money is not everything. had a pretty, like, wonderful, regular. Okay, these stars, like, might be my new favorite thing. Let me see if I can get balloon. Oh, shoot. I was hoping I could get balloons to go out at the same time. Shit. Oh, look, there it goes. Girl, you're on the move. Oh, and I mean, it is going to wear my fanny out. I had IVIG this week with the nurse, and on the second day, I'm always tired. I got into bed at 3:30 and got up at 7. I'm going with some teenagers to the Bahamas, and all the other mothers are going to look really good in bathing suits, and they play things like canasta, and all I know how to play is beer pong and asshole. And I'm chubby. And my hair looks orange. And then I have to get home, wash clothes, and pack up ski stuff. And yes, I'm whining. I'm going to take a 10-year-old with autism to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, which might be the most insane thing I've ever done because I felt so guilty about leaving him at home a week. And I have a feeling he and I are going to be sitting around riding a gondola and swimming in a pool. I mean, this is somebody that doesn't even wear socks. And he's going to be in ski boots doing adaptive skiing. And I said to the people, his legs are kind of like spaghetti noodles. They're like, oh, we've seen it all. I'm like, And my friend Mary Scott was like, I mean, I just cannot wait to see some video of those legs hooked to skis. Oh, yeah. You know, the key is you go somewhere with very low expectations. It's going to be exhausting. I'm going to be tired. But when I get home, I can sleep during the day. Ew. I'm just going to go down there and I'm going to get some rum punch and I'm going to get some Comte Frittaz and I'm going to sit on the beach and I'm going to monitor teenagers. Has Amos been to Yellowstone? Yes, when I was pregnant with him. Yes. And I ain't taking any Amos to Yellowstone so he can fall in one of those geysers and get incinerated. Actually, that's not even funny. That happens. Amos doesn't like the cold, does he? No, Brenda, he doesn't like the cold. But we've been talking about it. Amos, I remember his ice skating experience. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the ice skating. That was horrible. Ice skating on the cruise ship. Oh, my gosh, that was so bad. I forgot. I'm nuts. And what if they don't have internet? I mean, these are things that scare me. Yeah, we went out to eat tonight. We went to La Scala or something, a really small Italian restaurant. It was real good. I love playing canasta. I ain't learning any canasta. How am I going to play canasta? In the summer, all the mothers are sitting around the pool playing canasta, and I'm in the pool trying to keep a person with autism from drowning in the deep end. Canasta is not in my future. You took our children snow skiing for 15 years, best memories. You know the thing, what I think about skiing is, in your mind, skiing is wonderful. But it's really a horrible, horrible activity. It's expensive. It requires an extreme amount of luggage, right? Like if you go somewhere warm, take a bathing suit and a cover up. You're good. Oh no, not skiing. You need long underwear and socks and blah, 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 blah. And then you get there. Well, everybody, they don't want to ski. They want to like get in the pool. I remember it was a blizzard and my brother and I were like, we just want to get in the hot tub. And my dad was like, we paid to be here. We're going to ski. My friend fell off a cliff in Puerto Rico and fractured her back. Well, that's a horrible story, Denise. Are you trying to scare me? Try strip poker. I ain't playing any strip poker. Do they have snow tubing? I don't know. Skiing is work. Yes, it is. And last year, Deer Valley hosted us for a ski trip, which is great. I love that kind of work. So, but this year they're not, because I didn't plan in advance. So they are hosting us to do a little bit of adaptive skiing, but we're staying in a hotel because I wanted a pool. Old Maid. I do love Old Maid. In memory. What if I popped in there with a memory game? Yeah, I took Amos on a cruise for his birthday. It was 3 nights, which was 1 night too many. And we went ice skating. And Amos thought he was going to be real good at ice skating. He no good. Me too, Kelly. When we weren't going to take... So why skiing when Amos hates the cold? Because his brothers and sister like skiing. And the whole world does not revolve around Amos, even though he would like it to. And Amos likes to fly, and Amos likes transportation. So Amos can get in the gondola. He'll have a great time. It's actually one of the only exercises I like. That and jazzercise. Tybo, best part is taking the ski boot. I'm not going to be doing much skiing because I'm going to be with Amos. But the adaptive skiing, they were like, now, are you going to go with him? And I really wanted to be like, no, I'll just be here. Goodbye, have fun. Amos is going to surprise you and love skiing. Well, I have low expectations. It is not a vacation. It is a trip. It is an experience. It's going to be fun, and I am looking forward to it. So there you have it. They have tubing. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm going to get in my bed and wallow. And then get up and go to the doctor with my parents in the morning. Yep, that's where we are. We go to the doctor. And I am so thankful to be here to do it with them. Truly. You were unaware the other siblings were going. Oh, no, this is a family trip. We're all going. Yep, this is the whole family, except Honor. I thought about trying to take her, our service dog. She would be great and helpful on the plane, but there'll be so many activities. I don't think I can wrangle Amos on a gondola with the dog. That just could really go awry. You prefer warm weather interests like kayaking. You know what I prefer, Marilyn? I prefer warm weather interests like sitting in front of a fire, drinking a cup of hot buttered rum. That's what I prefer. Subscribers, see you for a little bit of a coffee chat, and then tomorrow night, Zoom with my mother, which will be very exciting. I need to do the link. Goodbye.